Yo, we've been bombing around a lot here in the Mandalay. We're getting stuff ready. I've been working towards a big voyage, like an exploration way out into the black voyage. But we're not quite ready yet. We're almost there. We're almost there, and I feel like stuff is engineered about to the level that I care to engineer it to. We've got. Wish I could do all this with. Oh, we can do this. Let's do it like this. Starport services. We've got stuff engineered pretty good on the Mandalay, and our jump range is pretty alright. We're close to 80. We're like 76. Current 83 max, 83.92 max. Anyways, and I don't know if engineering anymore is gonna help me a whole lot. So we could maybe get a smaller power plant, smaller thrusters, something like that. But I like kind of where we are. I feel like we're in like a comfortable zone as far as what we got going and what we have engineered. I think the power plant is lacking a little bit of engineering, but we're grade 4 there. And then my power distributor, also grade 4. But I kind of am to the point where it's like that isn't gonna matter for my exploration build. It's not gonna make a bit of difference because we've already got stripped down, we've already got overcharged. We don't have any hard points. We're not going to be pulling a whole lot of power. The only thing that's going to be pulling a whole lot of power when we use it would be these auto field maintenance units. But the goal is to not use them. We could probably lose the cargo rack and gain a little bit extra jump. Yeah, but everything else is pretty much engineered out to 5. Like surface scanner, stripped down, grade 5. Oh no, that was not stripped down. This one's it just widens my range or whatever. My other stuff's like stripped down. Most of my optional stuff, most of my core stuff is stripped down. This is really light for a 4C shield generator by Weave. I'm not sure if we can engineer the planetary vehicle hangar. We might be able to do that. That might be something we look into. But still, we're jumping dang near 80 light years per jump. That's going to be pretty far to get in places. A 6A fuel scoop, 5H, Frameshift drive booster. Of course. Our armor's engineered out. Power plant, like we said, 4. Thrusters, we got our thrusters all the way upgraded. Got 5 engineers, dirty drive tuning with drag drives. Which I feel like, I don't know. I guess that's probably just that's the most fun. I feel like might go clean drives on a exploration build, but I don't know. We could engineer our life support, maybe strip it down, make it lightweight, something like that. But I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We're here in this system. I'm just jaw jacking. We're gonna upgrade the Corsair's power distributor. I think that's why we're here. And then we're gonna get out of here and go do something. And we'll probably fly the Mandalay. I think I have a somewhat of a little bit of a game plan here. But we're gonna fly the Mandalay out to Ingolin, and then maybe hunt some pirates there. But we'll have to ship the Corsair out, and then while we're waiting for the Corsair to come out, we might go shoot some brain trees. I don't know, dude. Might just go fly around, see if we can find something new.
Ship released. You are clear to leave.
Who cares? It might not be that long of a stream. I might get bored. You know. I'm still having a lot of fun with this game, and it's still, most everything feels kind of new and fresh. And I still feel like there's a lot for me to learn. But as far as kitting my ships out, from years gone by and till now, this is the most engineered ship that I've ever flown. And it feels really good. And I like it. I like the Corsair. I like the way she flies. I like the 600 meters per second boost speed. I don't know what that equates to in miles per hour. Probably a lot. So meters per second, 2,160 kilometers per hour. What? I thought there was like 1,000 meters in a kilometer. I guess there's a divide by 60 in there somewhere. What's up, dude? Dude, the Parrot is so good. It's so good. I think it looks... And I put the ship kit on it. I think it looks like a Raven. That's what I keep telling myself, at least. Because at first I thought it looked like a toucan, and then like I started flying it around and appreciating it, looking at it from different angles. It looks sort of like a crow skull from like this angle. That's what I keep telling myself. And crows are like my favorite animal, so a raven beak. You know what I mean? So that's what I keep telling myself, and I hated it at first when I saw it in the store and didn't really see it from every angle, and then it looks a little bit different without the front nose body kit on it, the front bumper. But with the body kit on it, I really like the lines. I think it looks good. I think the body kit adds a little bit of width to it, and that little cutout in there in the front, and it looks yeah, it looks really good with the, I think it's like a graphite or something. Yeah. I dig it, man. I dig it. It grew on me, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to like this thing. And the reason I got it is because dude that's been with me from nearly the beginning of my Elite Dangerous journey on YouTube recommended it. He was like, yo, the Corsair's credits to grab now, so go get one. I was like, bet. Because I've been flying the Crate Mark II, and I had it pretty engineered out, pretty kitted out. But it's refreshing not to have to fool with the fighter bay and all. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, dude. I feel like it looks really good. It grew on me though, because I'd been seeing it in the store, and I mean, I could have dropped the ARCs on it. I'm not really opposed to microtransactions in this game. When I spent $10 on it, so anything spend over $10 is kind of like justified, because we've got hundreds of hours in this game. Yeah, but we got it for the in-game credits, and I thought like I had done my homework and I was like, the Crate Mark II is pretty much where I want to be. It's like the best medium combat ship. Got a fighter bay, blah 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 blah. We can do all this cool stuff with the Crate Mark II. It's pretty maneuverable. It's a good ship. I still stand by that. It's a good ship. But then my pilot kind of pissed me off a lot, and having to pop out the fighter a lot kind of got old after a while. And then he'd be doing like dumb stuff, like flying off on his own, getting blown up and stuff like that. And so it's like, that is that really optimal? You know what I mean? So I've got an extra, is it extra medium hard point on this thing with no fighter bay, and the boost on it is ridiculous, 600 meters per second, you know? Very fun ship to fly. It may not be as snappy as some of the other medium ships, but it's I like it. And I think it just looks really freaking cool. Really? So they break it in an update, Jazz? Is that I just wasn't digging it, man. Like, I feel like I should only have to order him to attack my target one time, and then he just stay on my target, like no matter what I attack. If I switch targets, he should switch targets with me, you know what I mean? But that didn't seem to be the case. I'd be attacking something, I'd be like, where is freaking Modesto at? That's my pilot's name. Yeah, look at that. That's sick. Screenshot. Maybe not take a screenshot. Cockpit small, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do think it's to just have to get used to. And the crate you could see like further below you. But the way I think about it too, and this is me rationalizing why I like the ship, is I use that point, that front convergence there, as almost like the back sight post on a rifle. It has like the two little notches. And you'd put that on your target. So I use it as like a sight built into the cockpit. And then that interior, or the further away circle there, the half circle, if your target is within that half circle, then you're basically locked onto your target hitting it. So I use the cockpit geometry as like a physical sight, you know what I mean? In addition to, of course, like the computerized holographic overlay sight thing. I never did that, Jazz. I was always wondering. I was like, how will Modesto do flying my ship if I want to fly the fighter? But I never. I was scared, man. I was scared to give him that control. I think we already have, yep, okay. Conduits on there. Alright, there we go. We got that maxed out now. That's good. Good. Love to see it. I think that was the last, like, sort of vital component that I really wanted to upgrade on this thing. The Mandalay cockpit's bigger than this one, you think?
Departure authorized.
want to get this screenshot. Nah, I liked it whenever we were coming in landing. I was like, man, this is gonna be a good screenshot, but now I'm not digging it. Hold on, let's see if we can turn around it where it's good. Yeah, it looks pretty sick. Let's go 180. And get the ship in the foreground, planets and stuff in the background. That's gonna be ideal. This is important, guys. It ain't terrible. Whole different set of controls for the dang camera suite. I'll take that. All right, let's get out of here. We got to go back to where we got our ship. Yeah, yeah, I love it, man. I love taking screenshots in this game. I've never been a big, like, let me take a screenshot kind of person, but this game's got me doing it. Every now and then I'll come across a game where it's like, take a screenshot to send to the homies or something like that. But this one, it's like a lot for me, just wanting to take screenshots, wanting to take cool screenshots. I mean, look at that. Do it, man. I think it's what up, Grub? Welcome, man. Sorry, I was locked in on that screenshot. Do it, Mario. It's only money. I mean, it's only in-game money, dude. Not even real money. I think they're what, 17 mil or something? Not bad. I want like all the ships eventually. I don't know if I'll engineer them all to the teeth. But this one is sort of my main go do combat mission ships. And I know probably like the Fer de Lance would be better, or the Crate Mark II would probably be better. But I like this thing. I like it a lot. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I'm getting ready to go on an exobiology journey. I don't know if you caught me talking about that at the beginning of the stream when I was talking to myself. We've got the Mandalay basically kitted out. Got like 77-ish full of fuel light year jumps. I think it's close. It's 83 or something unladen. We got like a decent jump in Mandalay, right? We got a couple of the auto field maintenance units on there. Yeah, did some work putting that thing together off stream. I think some on stream too. But yeah, I think we're about ready. And I think we might start that this coming week. I don't know. Gotta see what the homies are doing, because I don't want to be way out in space and then want to be like, let's go, let's play on Friday. Yeah. I would have loved to kept the bigger thrusters, but I think I dropped them down to 4s or whatever. I gotta name it too. I've got a good name for it. You kept the big thrusters, and I wanted to. I did want to, but I did also want a huge jump range. I was getting a little greedy. I didn't strip everything down. There were some people with like really small power plants, and I'm like, man, oh man, I just, not gonna do that. There were some people talking they got like 90 light year jumps out of the Mandalay, and I'm just like, dude, that's crazy. They got nothing on there. We gotta do something real quick. Engineer. Probably not original. Also, don't care. Did I do 13? We'll do 3 for good luck on the... Okay. Magellan. After Ferdinand Magellan. When he the first to circumnavigate the globe. I googled him briefly. Hold on. Let's get an AI mode going on this Google search. Ferdinand Magellan was an explorer and first circumnavigator. So he's the first person to ever circumnavigate the globe. I guess him and his crew. Portuguese explorer who sailed under the Spanish flag. Led the first expedition to circumnavigate the Earth. He died before completing the journey. We're going to hope that we don't die before completing the journey. The voyage spanned from 1519 to 1522. Aimed to find the Western Sea route to the Spice Islands, modern-day Indonesia. Blah, blah, blah. Born in Portugal. I got Portuguese ancestry, apparently. I don't know. I haven't done the 23andMe or anything like that. But I've always been told we got Portuguese pirate ancestry in my family. So I figured that was an appropriate name. Magellan. And it sounds cool. Mandalay, Magellan. Might not be the most original. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's a good name. That's what the Mandalay is named now. So hate it if you hate it. And the M name for the Mandalay is also good. And my other ship that I've named is Munin. So Munin Magellan. We're not gonna go with the M theme. That's purely coincidental, but yeah. I like it. Oh. I'm getting ahead of myself. We gotta put a nameplate on it because we got the nameplate thing, so we got to do that. Like I came here and was like, all right, let's name it. We want the beat up looking one, right? Do we want white? Nah, we want black right there. We're gonna go really weathered on this guy because Magellan has seen stuff, you know what I mean? Has been places. We're not gonna go all the way there. And then ship ID. I think I like that white, huh? Yo, that's actually pretty sick with the bars on top. I think we're gonna go with that. I feel like that fits the aesthetic. Cool. Look at us go. All right. We don't have a whole like we could do the little bobblehead thing, but I don't care to do that. All right, let's go. Let's get to getting. We're gonna go to Ingalen, and then we're gonna ship our ship out there. And then we might go to the Braintrees while we do wait on our ship. Bro, tell me that's not awesome, dude. 258 light years, 3 jumps. Let's go, bro. Like, let's go. There's 1 neutron star in there. That's awesome. Awesome. Also, we may or may not have cracked open a beer tonight, so... Don't expect me not to be reckless. Because we gonna fly it like we stole it. I have been messing with the full frequency, the FSS scanner, full spectrum scanner. I've gotten a little bit better at that. I think I understand it a little bit more. But bro, my detailed surface scanner is pretty awesome now. Little 5 pip upgraded thing. So we can scan most things in like 2 or 3 little probes, which is awesome. Ain't wasting no time scanning planets. I'm excited. I'm excited to go way into the black. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna go. I have kind of an idea. I want to go somewhere where I look at the map and I'm like, nobody's in there. You know what I mean? I don't want to go from the bubble straight in or straight away or straight to either side, because I feel like that's the path well traveled. I think I'm gonna go off at like a 45 and then like 1,000 light years out, cut in towards the center or cut out towards the edge kind of thing. You're gonna look for a nebula? Heck yeah, bro. Yeah, I want to find something really, really cool. A really cool system, really cool something or other. I just feel like that will be awesome. I kind of wish, but I understand why they didn't give us the ability to name stuff. I kind of wish we could have named stuff, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't want to go exactly to Ingolin. Hold on. Wait. There. You couldn't in No Man's Sky. I think you could name stuff, which was really cool. But every time you found something that was named by some other player, it was always something really, really stupid. Which I don't know. I don't know. I don't have feelings either way. Like I giggle about like it'd be like doo-doo poopy head caca creature or whatever that you find in No Man's Sky. Uh and it's like I giggle about it, but also at the same time I understand why the devs would be like, nah, y'all can't name stuff because obviously we're gonna name it some stupid stuff. That's like I've seen some fleet carriers name some crazy things. Yeah, send them the data. What's interesting, Jazz, is, and I still don't have like a huge handle on it. If you're the first to honk a system, like stuff looks different. But if you honk a system that someone else has honked, you have like more data on the system. And I can't really point out specifics, but I was watching either a video or reading a tutorial on it, on how that all sort of works. And it is very, very cool. The number of bodies and stuff like that, like I think you get that from just honking. And then like something else, like orbital plane maybe. But if someone else has already honked it, it's like a little bit different or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Zorgon Peters and Mike Alpha November. Please follow standard docking procedures by order of the Imperial Flight Operations Bureau.
You imagine being someone made the warp drive and allow for this interplanetary, interspace, intergalactic travel just for people to go out and discover a planet and name it something just ludicrous. like 4206969. You know. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd be disappointed. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and then we're gonna get back on the adventure. It's the same as like going to a gas station bathroom or something, and then like you see someone has written on the wall like Bobby was here. You know what I mean? Like, what is the point of that? So what is the point, in my opinion, of naming a planet something weird and off color kind of thing? It's 45 minutes until it gets here. Just to be goofy. Exactly. It's Goof Dookie 42069 XX. Sorry about that. Professionalism. Oh. Right. Here we are. Sorry y'all had to hear my alarm go off like that. Yeah, professionalism and all. I think we are closer here to the Braintree planet I have discovered than we were at the where we were before. Plutonium? That it? There's no way that's it. Hold on. I know I thought I labeled it something I would remember. I thought it was a hip. I thought I called it Braintree. Oh, hold on. Hey. All right, let's go. 300 light years, that's fine. With the first human colony in space, what would we name? Probably 420 Sniper Elite 6969 XXX. If I had to guess. Imagine, dude. Oh, poo Dookie Sharts 420 6969, you know what I mean? Oh boy. I do think I would like to engineer the power distributor on this thing at some point, but that's just like quality of life, to recharge the boost a little bit quicker. I don't think it's by any means mandatory. Well, I feel like I don't think it'll be in our lifetimes, Jazz. I feel like we're gonna have to evacuate Earth at some point. You know what I mean? Something crazy is gonna happen, whether it be an astrological event or a widespread like nuclear thing where like the planet's uninhabitable or will soon be uninhabitable, and then we have to figure out a way to get life pods and like start over humanity somewhere else. You know what I mean? And there's tons of movies about like that similar thing happening, but it's like I don't think the life of the planet can go on to infinity unless we really, I don't know, take care of it. And even then, there's like you can't dodge a comet the size of Texas, and then like at some point it just has to happen. You know what I mean? Like there's no avoiding a huge astronomical event. You know what I mean? A giant solar flare or something that just cooks the atmosphere, and then it's just like a desert. You know? I don't know. So that being said, to say this, I feel like it'd be something like a Eden 1 or Something like that, like a fresh start, something with mythology or something like that. Probably be a pretty cool name for a space colony. Like Icarus. Any of those Greek gods, or any of the Greek things would be cool. Greek mythology would be cool. Odysseus. Sun dies eventually, yeah. Gotta expand. Yeah, what if we overpopulate? You know what I mean? Yeah, if it's a different if it's a foreign power building the colony, then it'd probably be named like, you know, something off of their mythology. I think Japan could probably do it. Japan's got crazy technology, you know what I mean? The Japanese mythology is pretty cool too. I love a good like Tengu. The artwork is sick. So when I get here to this Braintree planet, y'all tell me how wrong I'm doing this. I'm just going with the SRV and blasting them. And I know that's probably not optimal, but it sure is kind of fun. I haven't got tired of it yet. I drove around for probably about an hour earlier today. Just getting some materials with the SRV, shooting stuff with the pew pew, you know what I mean? Look at her. My goodness. Sight to behold. Dude, the solar flares look so sick. Jazz, this is a figure that I remember in my brain. Sometimes I'll remember like random numbers. But I read it somewhere. If the sun goes out, like right now, it'd take like 7.5 minutes for us to know that the sun went out. Because the sun is like 7.5 light minutes away from us. Which is crazy. Crazy. How space works. Goodness. So big. It's so big. It makes me feel small. You know what I mean? Heck yeah, dude. And then we're all just dust in the wind at that point. I honestly wouldn't mind that, like, as a way to go, you know? You wouldn't ever know it. You just get yeeted off the planet. That's like, it makes me think about, would you want to know if you could know when you were going to die? Would you want to know the date, the time, and the cause? Like, nah, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Let me be ignorant to that. What would you do if it was your last day on Earth? And should you live like that always? You know what I mean? I kind of feel like I wouldn't live like my last day always. You know what I mean? But if it was my last day, I might try and go out with a bang, you know? Do some crazy stuff. You wouldn't have to take care of anything if like if it was done, you know what I mean? It'd just be I don't know, maybe pile up dishes in the sink. Untie all my shoes, wrinkle all my laundry, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Leave things undone that'll never get done. Just turn on all the faucets towards midnight. Leave the light on in the kitchen. Open the refrigerator and just leave it open. Not gonna matter. Oh goodness. I would put together the most ridiculous Amazon order and just order it knowing it was going to be unfulfilled. That would be an interesting movie, and that's an interesting thought. It's just like a deep space thought that I'm having right now because we're talking about the sun going out. If everybody on planet Earth knew that Earth was going to cease to exist, what would that day, week, month, what would that be like? Just think about that. That's crazy. Money would quit. Like money wouldn't. I don't think money would matter anymore because I don't think anybody would take money for anything. We had like a week left of the planet existing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't guess I've ever really thought of that. That would be that's such a good premise for a TV show. I'm a copyright. Y'all heard it here first. Oh no. Is this all? What are we looking for? Brain trees, right? Yep. Alright, let's aim for... There's a big spot. Right. Here? It doesn't matter. This looks like a crater right here. I feel like this will be interesting. Yeah, that's a big old crater. Look. Yeah, we're gonna land in the crater. There's a crater full of brain trees. Let's go.
Orbital flight engaged.
Alright, grabbing these brain trees is a good thing, man. They're, what, grade 4 raw materials? Which lets you trade. Because trading is way easier than frickin' going to get specifically what you need. So coming out here and doing this sort of thing. We got some thermal vents or something going on here too. We'll probably get some of that while we're here. We for sure gonna get some brain trees. We're not necessarily wanting to fill up on brain trees. We don't have to fill the material cargo hold. But we do want to get a decent amount of them. Just because we want to minimize our trips coming back here. I think my print screen button might be being kind of dumb. I don't understand why. Look. We're fine. Okay, cool. Deploy. So I think this planet I found on Reddit. I mean, a lot of things I find on Reddit because better than Google sometimes. I think not zirconium, it's something else that we want here. Manganese? No, maybe it is zirconium. Reddit rocks, dude. I love Reddit. I'm gonna try my best not to get stuck in one of these brain trees. Okay, we got that. Okay, good. Selenium is the material that we're after here. We'll pick up everything we can here because all materials are good materials. Like, we need everything. And like I said, we can always trade too. But I'd rather have than not need than not have. Just good. Hope for the sun, but prepare for the rain kind of thing, you know? Is that how the saying goes? So after... We should get a message, actually. Or we will get a message, not should. We'll get a message when our ship has arrived. And then we can start jumping back towards Engallen and then do some pirate missions. And then probably call it a night there. Oh boy. I don't... Now that I'm out here, again, how did people find this planet? Like, someone just stumbled across it. That's so fantastic. Then shared it with the community. They could have kept it to themselves. It might have been my little Braintree planet, you know what I mean? We've got 160 manganese already. So we're not like stressing on getting this manganese. But everything else, like we do want other things. Look at these guys poop out. Zirconium. Zirconium's good. We got 26 of that. Grade 2. Dude, like, not to sound too giddy over here, I enjoy this a lot. I feel like it's a good change of pace when I come out here to these planetary surfaces, start blasting these brain trees, you know what I mean? And we can get here in 4 jumps now. Come on, dude, let's go. We've worked to get where we are. It was a lot of work, and it was tedious, and I guess you could call it repetitive at points, but a lot of games are tedious and repetitive, and we don't fuss about it. But I think we all fuss about the grind of Elite. But I've resolved myself to embrace the suck and just appreciate the grind, dude. How is it any different than playing your 500th team deathmatch on frickin' Nuketown on Call of Duty? You know what I mean? Literally the same thing. Your prestige level, whatever it is, like, I've never got that. But I'm actually working towards something here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing something. Like, this is for my future upgrading things. Because we'll probably get a large ship at some point. So this is all very valuable. Putting away food for the flood kind of thing. You know what I mean? Saving up for the rainy day. What was it? The grasshopper and the ant, the parable of it? Be prepared. My dad always told me that failure to plan is a plan to fail. You know what I mean? little bit of time here now is going to save us a lot of time and frustration in the near future. I'm going to keep stocking up these materials even though I basically have the stuff engineered that I want to engineer. Because I know I'm going to want another ship at some point. That is just a given. Whether it be like this current era of ships or something they release in the future. We're getting pretty lucky here. I've gotten better at this too, driving the SRV on the planet surfaces, blasting things. Like, it's not like a learning curve, but there's a little bit of a nuance to it, you know what I mean? Oh boy. I was just doing a somersault, that's all. We're just gonna leave that one. Who cares? Onward. Let's see what this is all about here. Got some crystalline fragments. You rock. More manganese. Boy, there's a lot of manganese on this planet, huh? That's some tin. We'll take that. We need that, actually. We're running low on tin. Unironically. Oh boy, I might be stuck. Oof. There is a unstuck feature from the main menu. If you ever get stuck, seems to work pretty well. Only time I had to use it, it worked. A lot of the times you just run into the brain tree, then it'll give you the material. You don't have to boost up and grab it out of the branches or anything like that. You just run into the base of it and it'll suck it up into the cargo scoop. All right, let's go ways away. Ooh. Get some of this cobble. All of this is good material. Like, I'm not upset to be getting zirconium and manganese, even though we're after the selenium. That's the real one we're after. We'll get that sulfur. Take it. Carbon. Oh my. All of this stuff is good. We can make upgraded ammo for our multi-cannons and stuff like that. We don't really mess around with a whole lot. But we should. When we have an abundance of all this, we'll start cranking out special ammo and stuff like that. There we go. Always appreciate that grade for raw material. Give me that selenium! Come on now. Zirconium, that's like the cubic zirconium, like fake diamonds? I don't know. Bro, sometimes the angle... Oh. I was about to say, sometimes the angle is really weird on these. But I'd already got that one. Boy, I caught that in the air, man. Look at me go. SRV master. Our ship has to be close to where we sent it. The starport we sent it before we set out over here. So our Corsair's got to be close to getting where we took off from. Gotta be. I think it's at 41 minutes. The travel time. We gotta be approaching that though. Let me know, do y'all enjoy the SRV stuff, or would y'all leave that? Would you do something else to harvest materials? I think asteroids would probably also be a good bet. I have not tested that yet. Or planetary rings. We'll get there eventually. I just like driving this little guy around, man, and enjoy it a lot. Nice. So, do asteroids give you the materials? Or are there certain materials that can only be gained from planetary mining? I don't know if I made any sense right there. I feel like I made somewhat sense. So is it? It's gotta be slightly different, I would think. Not sure if it's exclusive. There's probably just like different quantities, maybe. Like, I'm not sure. More than one way to grab them, kind of thing. feel like it might be quicker to do the asteroid thing, though. Honestly. Next community event that's a mining event, I'm going all in on it. Like, I need a good excuse to outfit a mining rig. I've got the Python parked. I don't think I'll need a lot of engineering or any engineering to make it work good. We might engineer the frameshift drive, but that's probably it. Everything else I think will be fine, just like bare bones stock. Or whatever we had on the Python before. It wasn't like just out of the shop. It was a little bit upgraded. But it wasn't engineered to the max, of course. I had my Python from like, that's a 7-year-old ship. like I bought it 7 years ago. So I can't ever get rid of the Python. That's like a... I got rid of my Vulture and I kind of wish I hadn't. But also, like, I don't know that I understand what I had engineered my Vulture for. I think we had like 2 big beam lasers on it. I was like, this kind of sucks. I took it out and I was like, I don't like this, so I sold it. But also, the money was so much harder to come by back in the day. Back in my day. And I remember I had saved up to buy the Python just so I could do like this one trade route. Like there was one trade route. There wasn't like a whole system like Inara is now. Or if there was, I dang sure didn't know about it. And it wasn't readily available. Just common knowledge. But got the Python so I could do the one thing. And then did that for a while. And I think I had like 65 million when I started back on the game, and I was like, dang, I had a bunch of money. And come find out money is not that difficult to come by now. Which is good. Whereas like the engineering is the bottleneck now. That's the time sink. You gotta get the materials to the engineers to engineer the thing. You can't just throw money at your problems. Yeah, it was terrible, dude. And I think that's part of the reason why I quit playing the game the first time. Is just like, I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. And I was literally flying, I don't know how many jumps, probably like 5 jumps. So probably like 120 light years or something. Back and forth between space stations. Just to deliver goods or do passenger missions or something. I can't remember what the meta was back then. But it got to the point where it was not a whole lot of fun. I think my ship. Yeah, let's go. Ship's arrived. Let's call back our spaceship.
Ship recalled.
And then we'll get moving towards the Corsair. And we'll go hunt some pirates. And then that'll be fun. Let me get that manganese. Passenger ship. Yes, I think I did a lot of passenger missions back in the day too. I think that might have been what my Python was. I don't remember though, honestly. I remember it being like there was this one thing that you do. Maybe I grinded up passenger missions to get my Python. There was one passenger route that I remember was really profitable that we would all run. Or I guess everyone would run. That I ran a lot. fly around this one nav beacon by this one sun or whatever. I wish I could remember, dude, specifics, or go back and see somehow or another. I obviously cannot. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm gonna load up. I'm gonna run to the restroom, and then we're gonna go pick up the Corsair and go shoot some stuff. And it's gonna be fun. Alright, I'll be right back.
Cargo scoop retracted.
I do think passenger missions used to be like real big, good thing kind of thing. Because when I logged back into the game after 7 years, I was like, that dolphin be looking kind of good though, and I didn't know why. The dolphin and the orca, bro. I like both those ships, and there's not a whole lot of good reason for why I like those ships. But I think that's why I like them, is because I always looked at them back in the day and was like, dang, I need me one of them, and never got one. So. I'm glad they changed the money grind. I don't know when that happened. But man, oh man, is it a good thing, because it used to be terrible. All right, on we go. So I like what we just did there. We called the ship to where we wanted to go, jumped out to the Braintree farm, did a little bit of farming, even though we don't need those materials imminently. We got them. We're going back to pick up the Corsair. Then we're gonna jump one system over, grab some pirate missions, and then go hunt some pirates. and then that's going to be fun. Not to say what we were doing just now wasn't fun, but we also like pew-pewing on things, you know what I mean? Good time. And I like the Corsair for a combat ship. Might be a hot take. Don't care.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
4 jumps, man. We're almost there. That's nothing. What was it? Last night Toast did like 30 something jumps after he got the Mandalay to get out to the Guardian site to get the FSD booster, which I don't think he ever got actually. You need HN shock mounts and focus crystals, something focus crystals, exquisite focus crystals.
Frameshift drive charging.
I really love, and I don't remember if it was a thing back in the day, is how the paint gets chipped away. So, like, a lot of times will go a while without repairing the paint job, just because I think it looks really cool, looks really weathered.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
And I'm excited to see what the paint job is going to look like
Fuel scooping complete.
when we go,
Drive charging.
you know, 10,000 light years in a journey kind of thing.
Fuel scooping.
Did I tell you what though? This Mandalay with his jump range will spoil you. Vlog Twat, what's up, bruh? The panels will hang off and stuff? No way. That makes me want to get an Anaconda just to see it.
Drive charging.
No toast tonight, so don't worry. You won't be annoyed. You won't be as annoyed. So, I spent. It was fun. It was funny, dude. Toast is literally like my little brother, dude. I don't have a little brother. Toast is like my little brother. So that was perfectly fine and acceptable. And he can take a joke. He can take tough kidding. It was that was really, really funny. But I do want him to. I love him to death. But dude, just enjoy the game. Quit fussing about everything sometimes, you know. Like, bro, it's Elite Dangerous. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult. There's gonna be 8 steps involved with everything. You know what I mean? Like, embrace it. Come on, let's go, dude. Let's get with it. This is fun, dude. We're having fun. We're having fun, even though we're fussing about having fun. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Toast is literally like my little brother, dude. I remember when he was born, dude. Elite difficult. Yeah. And I gotta put it in perspective where Toast comes from. His main game that he plays on YouTube, like his channel, is basically centered around Sea of Thieves, which is a game in which you do nothing and nothing matters because literally everything is just cosmetics. Like your ship stats never change, your weapon stats never change. Like nothing matters in that game. You're just wasting time. You're not working towards anything unless it's another cosmetic, where you like pick up another coconut off the beach or something. Pick up 5,000 coconuts off the beach and get a ship cosmetic. You know what I mean? So it's all like, there's no progression really. And now he's stepping into a game where it's very heavily progression based. And he's like, I want to have the biggest ship out here with the biggest, most guns. I was like, bruh, maybe don't do that. But also, I'm not going to tell you how to play the game. And, you know, here we are. It's fun, though. I'm still having fun. Still having fun playing with Toast. I'll always have fun playing with Toast. Even if it's just me making fun of how bad he's playing a game. You know? Ignoring my advice. Bought a A-grade non-SCO frameshift drive for his Type 10. And I was like, why? Why did you do that? Oh boy. But he did. It's fine. That's what he wants to do. That's fine. I think we all have that one friend where you can't tell him nothing. We love him anyways. Alright, let's get some limpets on board. Dude, I'm so ready for this. Like, I feel like I have not done any just flying around pew-pewing on stuff all week. Alright, we got 40 limpets. We need the materials, always. Heck yeah, let's go. Munin. Brother. Community goal? I quit playing it because I'm doing that good. Like, I'm not trying to, like,
Imperial Flight Operations Bureau wishes
whatever.
farewell.
I'm gonna get 304 million credits. Like, we went, like, I don't know, I don't even want to say I grinded it out. Like, we played it for a couple nights or something, you know what I mean? I did good though, man. I was blowing up ships a lot. Yeah, I did get kind of bored. It's better with friends for sure, Black Twat. And even then, I don't find it that entertaining. Like, the only thing that kept it somewhat fresh is I kept having to go back to the station and reload my multi-cannons, you know what I mean? But had I just had infinite ammo and been out there, I would have got really bored really fast. There's not enough big ships either. It's not that dangerous. I'm curious how it would play in open though, so I might go back and do that.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yes, like mosquitoes, dude. It may as well be called the Mosquito. The Viper Mark III should be named the Mosquito. And the Cobras, there's some of the Cobras that are there too. I always try and target like the higher threat ships, but I'll hit my target highest threat button and it'll be like Cobra Mark IV, and I'm like, bro, what? Like, this sucks, dude. This is not a scary combat zone, man. Like, and I'm glad they don't all attack you at once, but man, oh man, like I don't know, dude. I'm trying not to be. I'm like, I don't want to be too critical of it because it's a combat zone, and we're having fun in the combat zone, taking part of the battle. But I roll up in the battle, and I'm the Great White. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the biggest shark in the sea when I roll up there. And it's like I would like for something to be relatively close to what I am, but there's no anacondas, like there's nothing like that. It's all just medium and small ships, and it's like we're engineered to the teeth in our ships, or I imagine you are, Block Twat. Got grade 5 modules on everything, you know what I mean? And it's like, this is not a whole lot of fun for me. It's just like trying to chase these small ships down and blow them up. And every now and then it's like a crate or a python, but there's no like big ships showing up. Like last community event, the anaconda would show up, and that would be really cool. It'd be a lot of fun. I do not have Super Cruise Assist on my Corsair. And I can't remember exactly why, but it's for a good reason. We couldn't fit it on there with all the modules that we needed or whatever. We gotta manually, we gotta fly it the old-fashioned way. We ain't gotta land it the old-fashioned way. We can still land it auto-docking. But flying there kind of sucks. Can't just put it on cruise control. Another thing about the community event that I kind of don't like is that the space station can shoot you, dude. Like, what? And it only shoots you if you shoot it. So it's not taking sides before then. It only takes sides when you accidentally shoot it. And it's like, I lost probably 100 million credits because I accidentally shot the space station and didn't even realize what was happening. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. Figure that out, please. That sucks. That sucks to me. That doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem fair to put the community event next to a thing, an entity that is gonna cost me like hundreds of millions of credits. Because I honestly didn't realize that had happened the first time. I was like, I just got smoked by something. Like golly, like spaceship, man. Something out there is real crazy. And it was the space station. Why?
Docking request denied.
I would like to land Hickam survey. Who is in my... Someone is in my landing pad. Can you tell them to leave, please?
Docking request denied. Docking request denied.
Is it that? Is it that guy? Probably that ship right there. Oh. Yeah. I mean, it's an NPC, so he shouldn't be alone.
Docking request denied. 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 Docking request granted.
There we go.
Landing gear deployed.
Block Twat, it does feel good. I was talking to
Successful. Engines disengaged.
Mario earlier about the Corsair and how good the Corsair is and how much I appreciate it and like it. And part of the reason I like it is not having to manage the fighter bay, like in the Crate Mark II. A whole it's just easier, man. Less moving parts. $25 pirates. I feel like that's fine. I feel like we'll get that. Yeah, I know, bro. I'm not we'll rank up another day. Oh, we're fine. Why is that threat level 8? Kevin! Dang it, Kevin! I honestly don't know what I want that's Imperial rank. You know what I mean? Like, is there a benefit other than being able to buy ships? Because I don't really want any of those ships, like, imminently. The cutter, yeah, at some point. Or the courier, maybe. The eagle would be cool. Oh, God. Mm-hmm. It's fine. Mostly fine. It unlocks systems? Okay, good. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. I think I'm gonna chill down here for a while. What do I need those systems for? Do I need to be there? Do I need to be doing things there? Let's go fight stuff. Let's go, dude. I feel like this is the part where heavy metal music plays. Sure. An engineer. Okay. No, that's fine. Your brain's been addled with whiskey and wormwort or something, you know? That's fine.
Incoming mission critical message.
It's probably changed too, man. Like there is a great likelihood that things have changed. You know what I mean? Not to say, I'm not saying you're wrong, but like, yes. Yes, I will do the mission eventually. And this system is really good for the Imperial stuff, I think. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm ready to get up in here and do this. My power distributor and my power plant have been engineered on this thing now, and I didn't realize last time I was flying it that they were not engineered, so we got more power now. You know what I mean? And that's a good thing. More power, more better. Especially when you got guns, dude. Like, I'm not worried about it so much on my Explorer ship, on the Magellan, but on this bad boy, I was like, why is my power plant keep telling me I got too much power going to modules? Like, you know? Because I hadn't engineered it all the way. And my distributor sucked.
Mission objective detected.
Alright, where you at? Come on now.
Scan detected.
I'm gonna back up a little bit because there's like 8 of them right there, and I don't want to aggro them all at once. Alright, let's go. There's one. Bruh, rip.
Critical message.
What? What's the message? Wait, he's wanted. Gotta boost sometimes to make some space so I can see these yahoos. My goodness with the chaff, bro. Accept your fate. Go meet Jesus. Where'd he go? Oh my god, dude. Man, F Marco Quint, dude. I made memes. I made memes for Marco Quint. I never make memes. I made them for Marco Quint and I sent them to Boganery. It was absolutely just ass. Like, man, oh man. But the data collection, once you start data collecting, then it's fine. But it sucks. But it's also fine. Why was he, like, why is Marco, you know what I mean? So it's so much more special than the rest of them, you know? Do not understand. I'm gonna do this with my cargo scoop down. Alright, get them, limpets. Go for it. Bro, they all just ran. Does that say something about me? Like, am I deadly now? You know what I mean? Am I dangerous? Am I elite and dangerous? Oh. Alright, well, I guess we go on to the next.
Ready to engage.
They all jumped out for a smoke, dude. Imagine. Yeah, how do you smoke in space? The old Alien movies, they were all smoking on the spaceship. I thought that was crazy. Like, bro, y'all literally smoking on a spaceship. The air don't go nowhere. We'll start looking at the other things whenever we run out of blue targets. You know what I mean? So, like, the blue text is our mission text, and we'll have to start investigating the other missions whenever the blue text stops popping up. But we got that for 2 of them. We got 2 mission targets. So we'll go take them out first. And then maybe we go back to the nav beacon. Maybe we go to something else. We'll figure it out when we get there. We slow down for this because that's probably one of our targets. And a federal assault ship. That's cute. How we doing, bud? Still feeling alright about this? About pulling me out of my hyperspace? My super cruise, I was just chilling. I wasn't messing with you.
Target shields offline.
How are we doing now? Okay.
Target shields online. Target destroyed. Incoming mission critical message.
Mm-hmm. 'Cause, 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 'cause I'm gonna get closer, but we'll pick up that stuff. We'll pick up that stuff up. Oh, someone else wants to attack me. Oh, that's good. And they're fur to land.
Target shields offline.
Got one hand on one joystick right now. Okay, bye.
Incoming mission critical message.
Bro, killing it. Killing it! Not a big deal. Move out some limpets.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed.
Such a good feeling. Let's get everything in systems. Yep, we got that going. Put away our hard points, so we're chilling. Let's look at our this thing. Where's he at? Everybody unknown. Oh, we gotta go scan the nav beacon. We're gonna go scan the nav beacon and then we're gonna have more information here, I think. Yeah. No, I think it was all those those letters because it was like scrambled. We haven't uncovered it yet or whatever. But yeah, I prefer Kevin for sure, dude. Kevin's way easier to say.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Bro, one thing I'm excited about Blog Twat is hunting down Thargoids. And I don't think that I'm ready yet. And I want to do it with the homies first time. You know what I mean? But that's going to be really fun. I've gotten interdicted by them one time. When I was out there at the Thargoid site. Doing whatever I was doing out there. Picking up data or something. But man, oh man, I want to blow them up. Not even for like any kind of real reason other than to just do it. We need guardian weapon stuff to go fight Thargoids? No way. I can't go do it with mine, with my pew pews the way they are. That kind of sucks.
Incoming mission critical message.
Let's see if any of these fools are
Under attack. Target shells offline.
Joe Callahan. What are we doing here, bud?
Shields offline.
You feel good about this? Was that something you really needed to do?
Mission critical message.
Like what? What? Joe sucks, dude. All right, let's poop out some limpets.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Shard cannons.
Deployed.
Interesting. I'll have to look it up, man. I do kind of want to go fight them with what I got equipped right here, right now. You know what I mean? Just to experience it. Do no damage? No damage? Just all like AX stuff? The axe stuff? Tickle bitties? What's up, turtle? I'm gonna go pee real quick. Hopefully, don't get blown up. It'll probably be fine. So, blog twat. The axe modules, is that's what does damage to them? From what I've seen, maybe. There's a different kind of weapon. It's called like axe something or other that I don't know nothing about. Is that what you need for the Thargoids? Is that what it is? Or the Guardian stuff? That would make sense too.
Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Guardian weapon blueprints. Okay. So Guardian weapon blueprints to fight the Thargoids. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. So you get to fully kit out your ship to go fight the Thargoids. In a different fashion than what you have it normally. Part of a wing with others. Survive and get a few shots in. That's crazy. So, like, do I need different shields and stuff? Like, is that a thing? Or are my current shields good enough? You know what I mean? Like, I really do not know.
Scan detected. Target shields offline. Incoming mission critical message. Target destroyed. Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop.
What's up, Nitron, man? What's up, dude? Doing good. Shieldless against Thargoids? What? Like, bro? That makes no sense. Hull and module reinforcement. That's freaking wild, bro. I'm like, I will fully look into it before I do it, but I mean, I want to go fight the Thargoids at some point. Full tank build Thargoid. Weapons estimation. Oh my god! Whoa, dude, that's crazy. All right. Where are we at here? We got 7 out of 8 there. Three to 5. That's ground port combat in the Crate Mark II. For Thargoids? Are they on the ground? Are there Thargoids running around on the ground? I want to see them. I need to know. Imagine. I'm sure they're not. They were attacking the ground ports. Right on, right on.
Under attack.
You chose the wrong one. What I thought.
Incoming mission critical message.
Bro, I don't want to say I'm good, but
Programming limpet drone.
I ain't having any problems over here. You know what I mean?
Limpet drone.
All right, let's check out our transactions. We got just brothers. Brother. Manani 5.
Limpet drone error. Deploy
Ashby.
cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed.
What is this? Abandon that. Yeah. Nah. Get out of here. What do you mean? The federal ships? Federal gunships are hard to kill. They're really hard to kill. Not the biggest fan of them when I'm fighting against them. What's the other ones? Here's the federal dropship, federal gunship, and then what's the other one? Yeah, they all kind of suck. Assault ship. Yeah. They're flying bricks. I'm never gonna fly one. Period. I'll say that right here, right now. That's not something I ever want to do. I feel like they suck, dude. First, from an aesthetic point of view, yeah, they suck. They're kind of doo-doo. It's not even like they look bad, bro. They look cool in like the sci-fi space setting. But it's like, if that looks cool, then like the Mandalay, like what are we talking about, dude? Like, there's completely different ends of the spectrum, you know what I mean? Big attack. The Corvette. Yeah. The Corvette looks cool. Python Mark II. It's amazing combat ship. Yep. I might get one. Sothis and Rubingo. You're speaking Greek. Mm-hmm. I'm not necessarily pledged to anybody. I'm kind of gun for hire, you know what I mean?
Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Under attack. Under attack. Shields offline. Under attack.
Bye.
Target destroyed.
Transporting, yes, 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 yes. Yeah. The Python Mark II, like, I thought like the ship to go to was the Python, period. And then like I get back on the game and it's like, well, Python Mark II. And I'm like, what is the Python Mark II? Like, what is going on here? And oh yeah, the Python Mark II rocks, dude. The Mark II, like the second version, like the Cobra Mark V, like, bro, the new ships rock and the old ships suck now. And it's like I don't quite understand the logic, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna fly an old ship that overheats when I try and super cruise overcharge 1,000 light seconds away from my destination. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're fun to play. I mean, I guess it depends, and it's a little bit of a trade off too, with the module slots and all that, you know. But the SEO is a big thing for me. That's a huge quality of life improvement, and having a ship that has the SEO overcharge is incredible. It's so good. It's so good. And it's so good. And it's like when I cut my teeth on this game, like we didn't have that. You know what I mean? Like we were fully pointing our ship somewhere and waiting for 10 minutes for us to go 20,000 light seconds or whatever it was. So I feel like I've earned the SEO privilege where others are just spoiled by it. You know what I mean? Yes. No, Mario, what I really hope is they come up with a SEO adapter or something. You know what I mean? Like put it in a one slot. To make it where the SEO works good with the old school ships. Because I feel like they should, man. Like, why did they introduce this new technology with this new frameshift drive, but it's not compatible with any of the old ships? So we're all just supposed to be flying new ships around now. So that nullifies the old ships. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. What's up, Baldy? I think they should just make it take up a one slot. You know what I mean? Make it take up my landing computer. I will manually land all of my old ships. Just so I can have the SEO. You know what I mean? Like, I'll trade it off. I'll trade off convenience for functionality. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't rack up in my brain. Like, I don't understand why they did it like that. Like, I like the SEO. I love the SEO. But make it work on my old ship somehow. You know what I mean? Because the game was like, what? When did they introduce that? It's been 7 years and you know. Or let me engineer it. Let me engineer the frameshift drive. Put a modification on it to use the SEO. Bro, I want a Mamba, just because it looks fun. It looks fun. It looks fast. I'm off my high horse now. Let's go. I'm just fighting pirates, bro. I'm just down here fighting pirates. This is a real good place to fight pirates. That's what I'm down here doing. I just wanted to have some fun. I've been doing a lot of grinding things and doing things that weren't like fun, you know what I mean? So now I'm just down here blasting stuff with my engineered ship. Right. Old Zorgan. Yeah. I think the Mamba looks really cool. I'm gonna have to figure out a good build, a good weapon strategy for it. But I think it's gonna be a hit and run master. You know what I mean? Panther Clipper is gonna be really good. I'll probably wait for it to be in-game credits. Just so everyone else can figure out builds for it for me. Because I'm stupid. Oh boy.
Mission objective detected. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Under attack. Scan detected. Target destroyed. Target shields offline.
Oh dang.
Destroyed. Target shields offline. Under attack.
Goodbye.
Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Incoming mission critical message. Target destroyed.
Bro, wrecking stuff, dude.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Alright, let's see what we got. Kill brothers. Shipping lane 3 to 5. Okay. 3 to 5. 5. 2 to 5. 3 to 5 and 2 to 5. What's up, David? Python 2? Python Mark 2 had a bigger gas tank. Used over the Corsair as a general purpose ship. Fair. Yeah, I can hit 600 right now. New ships are killing old ships. I don't understand. I mean, I guess I do understand from a development standpoint that they are, in fact, trying to push the microtransactions. But figure out how to make it competitive. You know what I mean? How to make it worthwhile. Figure out something to make you want to do the old ships. You know? Because now it's kind of freaking sad, dude. What's up, Blackjack? Welcome. What do you want to do, brother? Roaming around is perfectly acceptable. You can scan planets, you can land on planets and pick up biological data. You can go fight stuff. You can do data currying missions. You can do anything and everything you want to do, brother. And if you have questions, go ahead and ask them right here. BlogTwat will help you out. I'll help you out. Baldy will help you out. We're all here for you. Because we've all been there. I was saying that, David. Yeah, 100%. Let it take up one of those one slots, like the docking computer. You know what I mean? Like, I'll manually land all my old ships with the SEO overdrive module. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Take your time, learn the game, enjoy the journey. Embrace the suck. There's going to be parts that absolutely suck. You need a ship with a SRB and a detailed surface scanner. And I think that's all you need. The Artemis suit. For on-foot exobiology. And you can make billions, literally. Let me get done fighting this guy and we'll talk again. Okay, bye. Mandalay is really good for exploring. Honestly, I would suggest doing cargo runs, commodities, data currying to get your feet really wet. And then once you figure out how to jump from one system to another, data currying takes no cargo space. You can pick up data from one system, transfer it to another, and make millions. Data currying is under transport under the missions tab. It'll be something about like data, something or other.
Programming Lincoln drone. Programming Lincoln drone.
Yeah.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch.
But I did a lot of cargo missions transporting goods from point A to point B. Onara is a fantastic website.
Cargo scoop deployed.
INARA. Just fiddle around on there. You can figure out good cargo routes. It's really brain dead to do cargo missions, and I feel like that's kind of not a bad thing. Starting out Elite. Helps you figure out how to fly and dock, plot routes, all that sort of things. And there's no danger. Completely no danger. You don't need guns. You don't need shields. You can just pick up stuff from one space station, transport it to another space station, and Nara can show you the way. Really good. The Corsair seller? Heck yeah, dude. You're on the way, bro. No. Don't facepalm that, man. That's fine. That's always going to be with you. You can always recall that ship, and it's already sort of upgraded, I think, right? Yeah, man, you're head starting. So you can go to a space station and equip it with cargo racks. You can do whatever you want, man. You can do whatever you want, Blackjack. Equip it with cargo racks and you make money real quick. You could also just go explore and get a detailed surface scanner and a SRV hangar and just blast off into the universe. Get a fuel scoop for sure. Detailed surface scanner, SRV, Artemis suit, and then you can just go. Corsair is great, man. I'm flying a Corsair right here, right now. Look, there's Munin. Look at him. Glorious thing. This is my combat ship, dude. Do whatever you want. Engineering is going to be a thing at some point, but you ain't got to worry about that right here, right now. You figure that out later. 2 to 5. No, that's fine. You can, from my understanding, you can equip other modules to it, and it'll be like you'll just have regular insurance costs. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So, like, if you equip modules to your Mandalay or your Corsair Stellar, you'll just pay the difference whenever it blows up, if it blows up, but hopefully it doesn't blow up. I'm about to fight an anaconda.
Collector limpet expired.
I'm out of ammo on my cannons. Goodbye. Let's go, dude.
Scan detected.
You got 45,000 arcs. Buy paint jobs, man. Buy blaster colors and booster colors, dude. Like, come on now. Just whatever's gonna be fun, man. Auto landing's really good. Super cruise assist is really good. Like literally whatever's gonna be fun for you, bro. The community events are fun. I'm gonna get like 340 million when this one concludes, and I didn't even spend that much time on it. Yeah. Save the arc for the Panther? Yes. That's probably good advice. 3 to 5. We're almost there. The Panther's gonna be really good, but I don't know about like as a starting off kind of ship. Like I don't know how good is that gonna be. You know what I mean? The Corsair, buy a Corsair, bro. But I say buy thruster colors, buy blaster colors, buy a paint job, find a ship that you want to fly, and then fly it. You know what I mean? Because I'm hundreds of hours in this game, and if I spend $5 on a ship that I fly for 40 hours, then I feel like that's worth it for me. You know what I mean? So if I spend $5 on a paint job on a ship that I fly for 40 hours, then that's more than paid for itself. You know what I mean? But you gotta rationalize it to yourself, I guess, in terms that make sense to you. But that's sort of how I rationalize the arcs or whatever. And I'm getting more value out of this game that I got for $10 than I have for a lot of games that I get for $70. You know what I mean? So like a $70 game isn't giving me as much joy as this $10 game has given me, and that's absolutely wild. And shit, it's almost criminal. You know what I mean? Because I got this game, the deluxe edition with Odyssey for like $10 on sale. I think I might have even been like $8.99 or something. Find people in this game, is it fun? Yes. The Discord would be a good place to go, and Reddit. And also you have found me. But also if you play in open, you can find other people. But also if you play in open, other people can find you, and that might not necessarily be the best of things. People might try and kill you. Yeah, make some money, dude. Oh shoot, I forgot I was out of bullets.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat. Ground integrity compromised. Taking damage. Warning. Hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Malfunction. Warning. Temperature critical. Under attack. Target shields. Offline.
Bro, did I not? I swear I resupplied everything. Killing this guy with my beam lasers is killing me, dude. There we go.
Target destroyed. Incoming mission critical message.
Resupply stops if you get hit. What weapon mods do I have, David? Alright, let me catch up on chat and then I will discuss in detail my weapon mods. Pretty cool. Dude, Star Citizen isn't finished, bro. This is a finished game, and they're still working on it. This is a very cool game, man. This game does have guilds, and they're reworking them. So, like, don't get in a hurry to join a guild because it's gonna have a complete system overhaul here shortly, before the end of the year. Yeah, I've followed Star Citizen. I've seen a little bit. I have not been impressed with Star Citizen and the developers. And the scope of this game is absolutely massive compared to Star Citizen. Like, Star Citizen has 3 star systems or something like that, and we've got less than 1% of the game has been explored by actual players. David. Weapons. I've got 3 multi-cannons, all tier 5. 2 with auto reload and 1 with corrosive. I've got 3 beam lasers. all grade 5. They're the smaller ones. So I think my multi-cannons are the large, and the beam lasers are the mediums. And there, I have 2 that are overcharged with thermal vent, and then I have 1 that is efficient with oversized. Yeah, so that's where we're chilling there. All right, let's see where we got. We should be about close to getting all this stuff done. Alani 5, more pirates. All right, let's make some ammo.
Weapons rearmed.
Yeah, 4 billion star system. This is insane, isn't it?
Weapons rearmed.
I'm not even Blackjack. You're already ahead of me. I'm not even in the official.
Weapons rearmed.
Why does that only do 77? It only does 77 on it. Very interesting. It only gives me 77 bullets. Like, that seems like a ripoff.
Cargo scope retracted. Collector had expired.
Yeah. Reddit is good. You can check out Reddit. I always love some Reddit for anything.
Cannot comply. Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed.
Bro, are you for serious right now? Do I have more than that? There's just 77 in my magazine.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can put the homie in your passenger seat, dude. Toasted Pop rides in mine sometimes. Is your stuff calibrated weird or something? I'm kind of indifferent, David, on the ship interiors as well. Like, I'm kind of whatever. I can take it or leave it. If there's a reason for me to get up and walk around the ship, then I'm all for it. But if it's just for cosmetics, then I don't really care. Yeah, flight assist off. That might. Turn your sticks off, turn them back on. Toast does that. This guy thought he could jump me. Thought wrong! You dumb! Hold on. I see your chat, Blackjack. Let me get to you in a second. Bro, this guy ain't effing around. Goodbye.
Target destroyed.
That's right. Yeah. He had, I had also shield cell banks, but I had thermal vent on my beams. So all that extra heat goes into damage when I pop my shield cell bank. You know, big brain moves, science and what have you. So those enemy ships are AI. They're not real people, but there are real people if you play in open space. But space is so big, Blackjack, that you may or may not ever run into anybody. If you play in populated space, then you probably will find people if you go to community events and stuff like that. But you're also likely to find like mean people that are just trying to kill you for no reason. But if you want that sense of danger, then by all means go for it. I'm bounty hunting though, right now, so I picked up bounties for all these ships. Walk all the way back to the cockpit when the ship's getting attacked. Hopefully Ken figured it out. Might have been a joystick issue, might have been a flight assist issue. Alright. Let's check where we're at here. Few more. Come on now. 2 more there. 2 here. Okay, let's super cruise and figure it out. Python Mark II one day? Yeah, I bet. I for sure will. I like the Corsair so much though right now, dude. I'm really, really enjoying it. The Python Mark II has a little bit better hardpoint configuration, if I'm being completely honest. I've just settled into the Corsair too. I'm not about to switch right now. Tungaze? That's a freaking name right there, bro. Bring back Modesto? No, dude. Modesto's chilling at the starport. We still haven't fired him yet. We can pull most of these modules off this ship and put it straight on the Python Mark II, though, whenever that day comes. Tongue sausage? Tongue sausage? Like tongue sausage? Oh boy. That ain't English, is it? That's some kind of other language. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Tongue sausage. Yeah. Tongue sausage. That's what you're going to be called in my brain. I don't mess with any of that. Some of the other guys in the chat, Bill, if he was here, he'd tell you to get ED Copilot. And there's another one too, Materials Helper or something. I don't use any of them because I can't be bothered. I'm not too dumb to figure it out, but also I don't want to have to figure it out. You know what I mean? It's not that bad though. There's videos on everything if you want to go that route. But I mean, I'm fine, dude. I'm fine. Bro, him with the frickin' chaff, dude.
Target shields online. Under attack. Target shields offline.
Goodbye.
Target destroyed. Incoming mission critical message.
Alright, let's check our transactions. And we need one more here. Miani 5. E. Alright, let's go. The QBO system. You kept your fighter pilot because she's hot. Oh my goodness. Welcome, Toon Sausage. Hang out, brother. You fit right in. You and Blog Twat don't start coming against me, dude. Because I feel like you might be kindred spirits. Yeah, all this homie's just sitting there watching. ED Copilot keeps nagging you. Yeah. Market Connector and Icarus for your tablet. ED Market Connector and Icarus? I've never heard of that, David. Thank you for bringing that up. Nemesis! What's up, brother? Welcome, welcome. I hadn't seen you tonight. Man, I will say the community, everyone that's been showing up in the chat and on the streams has been so welcoming, so warm, so nice. The appropriate amount of sassiness has been there, giving me a hard time when the hard time needs to be given to me. Yeah, I would say go gimbaled all the way. I like gimbaled. Turded is not enough damage. Gimbaled, you got to be like pointed at them, right? Oh, Virgin, what up? Welcome, dude. The gang's all here. We need Phil here desperately, and then I think everyone would be here. This has been a very fun stream. Beams and multi-cannons you can't go wrong with. Gimbaled beams and gimbaled multi-cannons. You can't go wrong with them. Yeah. Phil must be, or he's working, you know, I don't know. The plasma shotgun, yeah. I feel like that's advanced techniques though, Nemesis. You know what I mean? For a beginner pilot, I say beams and multi-cannons. You cannot go wrong. Yeah, absolutely. Laugh at each other's misfortune. Because we've all been got by this game, I feel like. Turtle, don't search up racist jokes, period, dude. The internet's getting censored, dog. The frags. Yeah, no, don't worry about that. Dude, a lot of the guides are like sweaty tryhards, you know what I mean? The duck. Yeah. You don't have to follow a guide to the T to have a fun time, you know what I mean? Boy, here we go. What?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm not ashamed to be on beams and multi-cannons. Maybe one day I'll be good enough to come off that, but right now, this is where I'm at. Bright cannons. Gimbal multis and gimbal beams. Yeah, that's where I live, dude. I still feel like a noob, and I'm like probably in total 400 or 500 hours into this game. Auto dock, yes. I'm gonna auto dock, and I missed my Super Cruise assist on the gunship, but is what it is. I see you, turtle. That's funny. Okay.
Target shields online. Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Incoming mission critical message.
400 to 500 hours is still just getting started. I think we have done it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yes, heck yes. I gotta pee really bad, so we're gonna go back to Angolan. Turn in stuff. Your brain broke a long time ago. You know, blog twat, I would have never guessed any of that, dude.
Frameshift drive charging.
Old Virgin, you hadn't been playing since the 80s, have you? I think Phil had been playing since the 80s. I know someone in my chat has been playing since the 80s. Literally. The game came out in 84, and there's been iterations. Yes, brother, David. Brother David, welcome. I have a brother named David in real life. So I'll probably remember you. You can stack these pirate missions. So I just picked up. You'll see. Hold on, just stay with me. I'm gonna go back to Hickam Survey, and we're gonna turn in missions and make millions of dollars. The Commodore 64. Yo, Nemesis. Hey, how do we know when you die? Because I feel like it's coming. No. I want to be sad when you die, Nemesis. So how do I? Do we get to put on a notification list, or do we watch out in the obits? I'm almost 40 and I feel old, you know? Like, I'm not that old yet. We're only as old as we feel, dang it. Like, life's short. It doesn't matter. Only, yeah, heck yeah. You still got a ways to go. Hey, if I keep up with this YouTube stuff, we'll be doing this for a while, huh? Yeah, I don't feel almost 40, but I do feel like they keep putting the ground a little bit further away from me every year. from the nursing home? Heck yeah, dude. I ain't going to bingo night. I gotta play my video games. All right, let's go. Let's put the thing down and do the thing. Hey, guys in the chat, everybody that's been hanging out here, when the squadrons thing, whatever it's called, Vanguards, when that drops, are we gonna start a Vanguard? You know what I mean? Is that the plan? Because right now, like, I don't necessarily want to start the whole squadron thing because it's fixing to get reworked. But are we gonna do a man-dude Vanguard? A man-guard? You know? Hey. And then wreak havoc. We'll take over. Can we take over the galaxy, dude? The Vanguard, dude? Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. We just came up with it right here, right now. Y'all were all here for the birth of it. We gonna do it? The old Vanguard. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work, Blog Twat. I've never been a part of a squadron. I've been pretty much solo playing this game. Heck yeah. Hung sausage is in. Start their own squadron to get access to squadron carrier. Yeah. Well, I don't. Yes, old virgin. I don't know how that's gonna work though. I feel like it's gonna be like, oh, it's $10 billion to start the squadron, and you get the squadron carrier when you do that. You know what I mean? Bill's chump change. I ain't got it right now. When I go on my my exploring adventure, I might have it when I get back though. I don't know how much I have when I get back. David, it's okay, bud. It's gonna be a minute before I can afford one. Yeah. People that have been with it have probably hundreds of millions. I don't know, dude. I'm scared to think about it.
Docking request denied. Docking request
What?
denied.
2 trillion? That's crazy, dude. 25 bill on your main account? Fleet carrier and 10 billion. That's crazy. How did you make your money, guys? Drop it in the chat right now. Cause trying to figure I'm trying to figure that out. AFK. It's an NPC because I'm in solo.
Docking request denied. Docking request denied. Docking request denied.
Axe combat, main account. Exobiology.
Denied. Docking request denied. Docking request denied.
Pirate massacre missions and Hazras. Right on.
Docking request denied. Docking request denied. Docking request granted.
There you go. I like pirate fighting. I really do. Speaking of pirate fighting, I'm about to turn in these missions and then we're gonna kill the stream. Mining? Nice, Jazz. I want to do mining. I really want to do mining. I feel like there's something cathartic. Is that the right word? Community goals, doing stuff for the squadron. Right on, right on. Nice. Thank you, everyone, for feedback. Like, wow. And thanks everyone for hanging out, man. My goodness gracious, dude. Chat's been great tonight. Mighty Agoo! Voidable? I don't even know what that is, dude. Botem Diamond Days? Don't know what that is either. Core mining? Yep. Tongue sausage. I've got base shakers under my feet and under my seat, screwed into the bottom of my chair. So I am highly looking forward to some core mining, dude. It's gonna be cooler than it is for most. It's gonna be really, really cool. It's gonna feel really good. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Twitch ads. I'm not monetized, so enjoy no ads, dude. Hang out as long as you want to, dude. We're gonna turn these in. How many millions do I have right now? Where's my money's at? I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna go pee, and then I'll be right back. I'll turn all this in. Got $498 million. Woo. Ain't I? $500. I think I remember the Panite Rush. That might have been, that was way back in the day, yeah? I think I did some of that. I might have done some of that. Because I know I did mining back in the day. Squad, fighting goals. Last gold rush, now this is right up. Ground port attacks, yep. Everyone got stuck in. Yeah. 498. That one was 30 million. Bro, I did. Was that a wing mission I did by myself and didn't know it? Uh-huh. Bro, I'm a good pilot. What you mean? Best there ever was. I'm gonna go ahead and say something that might be a hot take. That the whole taking the missions thing, stacking the missions, and doing the missions here, with the Corsair versus the Crate Mark II. Like, this was way easier and way more fun. So that's a thing. That's my opinion. Dude, bro, I'm taking material's way better than money. I'm taking material reward every time I can get it. I've been telling Toast and Boganery, take the material or reward every time it's offered. That's just, you need the materials. Better to have and not need than need and not have, bro. That's what I always say. Like buying an extra pack of cigarettes before you go out to the bar, dude. Oh my goodness. All right. I think so. I think it's I don't know. Tongue sausage. Best might be the wrong word. Most fun, I feel like, is there. You know what I mean? I feel like best might be the Python Mark II. But I feel like just knowing that we're flying around this beast, right, y'all, with all that sexy goodness, dude. Like, my word. What a good looking ship, dude. What a fun ship to fly. What a good looking ship. I enjoy it thoroughly. I've enjoyed tonight's stream thoroughly. I think I'll probably be back tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow, maybe? Yeah, probably tomorrow. It might be better, but is it more fun, David? You know what I mean? So it's all up to whoever's flying it, too. You know what I mean? Like, however much fun you're gonna be having flying the thing, like, that's the one you want to be flying. I do want to get a Python Mark II. Like, I do want to get a Python Mark. But we're stuck with the crate right now because we've engineered this thing to the teeth. And it's a lot of fun to fly. And I'm having a lot of fun flying it. Speaking of a lot of fun, I've had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys tonight. Blog Twat's off for a couple months working overseas. Take it easy, my dude. Not sure I'll be able to watch the streams. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't, man. And hopefully I'll catch you when you're back, Blog Twat. It's been absolute joy to hang out with you and get to know you, dude. It's been a lot of fun. Everyone else, man, like, yes. Old Virgin. Tongue Sausage. We've had a lot of fun tonight. I feel like we've had a lot of fun tonight, right? I've had fun. I hope everyone else has had fun here. David, Nemesis, Old Jess. Who else has been up in here? Turtle Power was up in here. I said Old Virgin, I said Nemesis, Blog Twat, of course. Mario, can't forget Mario. Always fun. Blackjack, I hope he's figuring out the game. Old Kian, I hope he figured out his controller issues he's having. What's on there? Old Baldy Air, thanks for stopping by. Who else was here? Nitron stopped by, said what's up. What's up, Nitron? Probably not here anymore. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. But also, you should have said more things so I wouldn't miss you. Alright, guys. I'm out of here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be doing more space things very, very soon. Probably tomorrow. If y'all want to get together and do space things together, we can always go in the open space. Just let me know. You know what I mean? We can figure this out. We can make this happen. We can have the whole Man Dude squadron going strong. You know what I mean? I will catch everyone later. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Y'all be safe. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.